Welcome to Goat Island. I'm your host, Big Ka Huzzi, and this is your weekly culture talk. Where's the food at? Because it's time to pull up and chow. Of course, September is all about the bad and bougie food spots across the city. And this week's food spot, Incognito Bar in Constantia, as part of the Alphen Hotel's grounds. This cocktail and tapas bar is probably the most fucking aesthetic place you'll ever see, from the decor, the interior design, the backdrop, the fact that it feels like you're somewhere hidden in the world, plus drinks that are to die for. Low-key vibes and pretentiously good bites. This is possibly the baddest and bougiest spot in all of Cape Town to pull up and chow at. And our goat order, first up, Parmesan truffle fries. Under the side section of the menu, the truffle fries are served with mushroom ragu, truffle aioli, and parsley. And then chicken spiedini skewers. Under for the table section of the menu, the 6 pieces of chicken skewers are seasoned with lemon and garden herbs. And this spot is for the after work drinks with an old friend you haven't seen in ages, but you want to flex on a bit. Perfect for those midsummer days when you leave the office and the heat is blazing down. You head through to this spot to meet your buddy and let the place tell him how well you're doing. A little small bite just for lining, and throw back a couple of drinks, and now he knows that you've been doing very well for yourself. This ain't just a bar. This spot's so aesthetic it feels like God hired an interior designer just to flex on you. Sometimes we all need a drink. And right now we're getting into TGTs, the go-tos. This month is all about situational shots for the moments that demand a quick drink and the shooters that make them count. And this week's TGT, start of the weekend. And all it is, shot of reposado tequila, not in a shot glass though, just eyeballed into a tumbler. Pictures, it's been a long week. It's hot out. You've clocked out early since it's a Friday. It's late afternoon approaching evening as you get home. You're tired, but none of that matters because it's the weekend and you have plans, for fuck's sake. So what do you do to switch off of week mode and switch on the weekend vibes? Get that bottle of tequila out the cupboard, spin the cap open, throw a generous shot into a nice tumbler and down it. Now it's the weekend. It's Friday. Your boss stressed you out all week and the only HR you need now is half a reposado. Start of the weekend, shot clock. And for all things tattoo culture related, we've got Sick Ink now. September is still all about that new for all modern styles and retro ones that have made a comeback. This week's wicked work is Greek statue tats. And why is it fire? I mean, technically this is part of hyper-realism, but the trend of tatting Greek statues is so fucking sick. Because what do you mean a tattoo of an old statue of a long gone person or mythological figure looks so fucking cool? Also, I mean, the statue can represent a lot through the condition it's depicted in and the figure it's portraying. The shit goes hard. And who normally rocks it? Generally younger guys, because there's something about an ancient statue on an unweathered canvas that just hits different. I have a buddy of mine that's got this style on him and it looks sick. Not for me, but still looks great. And the cover it up of the week, gothic font number tats. And why is it trash? It's really giving like decade-old fashion item. And I get it. You see it, you think, okay, that old English is a sick font and makes the numbers look cool, but really, nah, it ends up just looking like gothic shapes and lacks meaning and depth, plus limits the font or styles you can get around it without clashing. Next time, think longer about what you want and who rocks it the worst? Generally the same young people that have the red ink script tats just because it looks cool. And people who don't think before they do something. Usually not indecisive until after the fact. And I mean, it's a tat, so it's kind of too late for regret, but just cover it up. For all things cultural and social settings, what to do and what not to do. This is You're Not Alone in Your Room, so act accordingly. September is still about their big day and all social situations wedding related. In this week's wedding situation, hold your liquor like the groom holds the bride. Listen, too many people just go to weddings for the party. And yes, it is a celebration, but it's not your big day. So should you drink? Yes. But should you drink to the point where more people are focused on you than the bride? Fuck no. Hold your liquor, man, and don't do too much. Some common mistakes: taking shots like it's your birthday, forgetting what you're here to celebrate, and being the person that from before drinks are served or available, you're asking about them. My guy, 2 people got married. It's a celebration of love, not how many drinks you can down back to back. Act like you're grown, man. And that's it out for this week's Culture Talk Drop. And you can like and subscribe. If you have any thoughts, drop a comment. And from Goat Island, this is the Big Ka Huzzi. We'll check you again.